out emails as well for people. And I'll show you guys that. So I decided to do this impromptu Zoom here today, just to kind of let people know and get a sneak peek at what they can expect. And here with the Fearless Movement, I have been working online for now going into my 12th year. And that's exciting to me because I know that it's a good opportunity to always be in the side gig, side hustles, side gigs, and people always want to earn extra money. They may love their job. They may absolutely be crushing it in their absolute, their main income stream, their job. And so we're here to just show you guys what we do. And we actually work part-time efforts for a full-time income. I know for myself, I do content like this. I do videos. I do Facebook posts, marketing, and YouTube. I love YouTube. I also run traffic for people. So this is what I do. And I call it like the marketing wagon wheel. And so you're seeing one of the things that we do. We do community Zooms every single week, Wednesdays, for our business here that we're talking about. And that's fun. We have a great time on Wednesdays, but it's the end of the year. Happy New Year in advance, everyone. We decided to do this during the day. So we have some people here. I don't know if you guys want to jump on and talk about your experience with Neumi or unmute, because this is where you guys get to tag people that are interested in your Neumi business. And so, but I will talk about marketing, because that's actually the number one question in most people's minds is, does it work? Does the marketing system work? That's one of the biggest things, in everybody's mind. And even though you only need to get 3, or the power of 3, we talk about that a lot. You just need to find 3 people that need to have a life-changing product. You can always review the information on the website when the person invites you here to this video. It's a simple process for me. I have step 1 is get the person curious. What are you doing? What are you marketing? What is it that you offer? And here it's not just a digital product. It's not just a product that teaches how to make more sales in that product. It's not like that. Okay. And there's a lot of those offers out there. Let's just face facts. Let's just be blunt with everybody today, right? Everybody's pitching, oh, I can do this, I can have that. But what we decided was to build our residual income. We wanted something that people would reorder. So the reorder rate has been amazing. And so in order for us to succeed, you have to succeed. Does that make sense? The company was pretty brilliant in considering the compensation plan. So a lot of people maybe possibly that's listening to this as a replay, you guys are used to seeing me just do it one time and done. Well, here, if you get a customer base, and I can show you guys some of that in a minute, you could actually get repeat orders. And that is the key to building any long-term sustainable residual business, is to have that repeat business coming in, right? So you have to have a breakthrough product. Number 1, you have to have a company that has the vision, that has the, wherewithal to have, tens of thousands of members. And that's exactly what Stephen Scott has. He has that vision. So, and if you haven't had a chance to listen to him yet, again, we have his video on the actual marketing system that we created. So it's a very easy duplicatable process. So step 1 is you go to a capture page. I'll show you guys that right now, that we created. And I send people right here all the time. If they say, hey, Tammy, what are you doing? Hey, Tammy, I want to check out what you're doing. I simply send them to this company approved system. They opt into the website. And again, this is for my team only. So if you're listening to this and you happen to be on another Neumi team, I'm sorry, we made the executive decision on one of our Zooms that it's going to be just for my team and my team members. So we put together this system. You don't have to pay tens of thousands of dollars for a programmer. I have already covered that years ago for you guys. And now this is only boiled down to $34 a month. And this does everything for you. It sifts and sorts. And who wants to work with people that are serious in 2023? Who wants to? I know I do, right? So you want to work with the serious people. So that's what this system does for you. It actually sifts and sorts those people that are asking for more information online, okay? It does a sifting and sorting for you. So you want to make sure, hey, Kay, how are you? You want to make sure that you have that, but you also want to make sure that you get enough product that you can see a difference. Okay. And now without being, you know, like I said, we got to stay in compliance, and you guys already know what you can say and what you can't say here on the Zoom, but let's hear from Gail. Gail knows exactly what I'm talking about. And Gail, you can talk about how much you absolutely appreciate it, and then we'll have Amy, and then we will end the Zoom. It's that simple. And then you guys can get back to the person that invited you here on this live.
Okay, I appreciate you, Tammy. I love this product, both of them. The skin spray, the swish. I mean, I'm doing it several times a day. I can feel a difference. I can see a difference in my face and everywhere else. I had surgery in February, and it just was taking forever to recover. Here comes my coffee delivery.
Okay.
Say hi, Ron. Say hi, Ron.
Hello, hello.
Ron.
Anyway, so it just seemed like it was taking forever. I was on a walker. I just couldn't even go outside. Being on a walker is not fun. I would not wish that on anybody. I mean, I couldn't do stuff. Something fell on the floor, it stayed on the floor. So, and then Tammy came along and introduced me to Neumi. And just from listening with her experience, I'm like, we signed me up right then, right on the phone. I didn't hesitate. I did not wait. Got the product in a few days. And the next thing we did was sign Mr. Ron up, and he's zipping around here on the ranch just like crazy. And I started feeling better. Still had a little bit of, when you get sick or you go through an operation, you have a little low confidence in what you can do. And one of the things that I had trouble doing, well, one thing, I couldn't drive, but when I finally got to where I could drive, I was afraid to step up on a curb. Simple thing for everybody, right? No, it wasn't simple at all. Either my hood on my car needed to be right there. Going up wasn't too bad. Then if there were steps, oh my God. And then coming down is a scary thing, but I'm telling you, just a few days on Swish, I was bounding up those steps. I even got a stair stepper in the living room next to the bar that I go up and down. And I just feel great. I just wish more people would see this. I know they will. We just got to get it out to them and let them enjoy the benefits of how it can be life-changing for them as well. But I'm just loving it. And thank you, Tammy. Can't thank you enough. That's it.
Awesome. That's very great and very compliant.
Thank you.
And I don't have my compliant document in front of me. I just tell people that there's things we can say and we can't say. So if you guys want to know anything about it, just you can Google glutathione. We're not here to make any claims or state anything like that this does anything to the body. We can't say anything. But if you increase your glutathione, then you guys know. And there is actually, I'll put the disclaimer above the video here. So you guys can read it, because if I say it, then you'll forget it. So I'm going to just put it here, okay, after this live stream. So we'll have the full video, or excuse me, the full disclaimer. My son will give it to me, and we will make sure everybody is compliant. So with that being said, and you know what? I just think that people, like Gail said, more people need to know. And you can have private conversations, and you can, call a person on the phone. Heck, call me, I'll put my cell phone number. I have no problem putting my cell phone number out there for people to call me. I mean, I love talking about this. I think when you're passionate about the actual product that you're marketing online, you're going to stay in it a lot longer. And that's what I've seen as a marketing coach and a mentor. A lot of times people don't get excited about actual digital products and all these other things that they don't see results in. They don't get excited. And so you don't keep a team, I mean, I'm just being brutally honest with everybody here today. Has anyone tried to keep a team together and then also falls apart? Oh, the marketing system is just amazing. The marketing system is the newest, latest, greatest thing. You got to get it. And then all of a sudden, months later, where are they? They go on to the next. They go on to the next. They go on to the next, right? Yeah, we've all had it happen. We've all been there, done that. I've been doing this since September, like I said, and the only thing I keep seeing is growth. Okay, because the product is the actual driving factor. So when you have a breakthrough product and you hear these testimonials like Gal and Amy and her family and things like that, and Lori and, you know, and Bianca and Dirk is on here. That's awesome. Dirk, we got to see your video, and Terrence is on here in this car. It's awesome. You know, and this is the cool part about it, is there's people on here on my team, okay, and I'll just say it, and that have never ever experienced any online commissions before. And because of this, and because of their timing, and that's why I say end of the year, get your tax deductions. I'm not an accountant or CPA, but get your tax deductions in today and tomorrow. Buy yourself a home-based business if you don't have one, okay? Consult with your CPA and your, you know, whoever you have to consult with, because it's a really great thing to have as a sideline hustle, a gig, a side gig. You know, this tax write-offs, it's honestly. So, you know, we're talking about the product. Amy, do you want to jump out and talk? And then Lori, and then even Terrence. Terrence, is that a live video or is that your picture on? Oh yeah, it's live. He's moving. Okay, cool. See, people are coming out of their shells because they want to tell people about this amazing product and what it's done for them. So, all right. I love seeing that breakthrough. Come on out, Amy.
Hello.
Oh, your team's just going crazy, isn't it?
I know, it's super exciting. I'll tell you, and I mean, we always, our young years of our 25s here that we're all in, this is one product that I absolutely will never live without, ever. And if I even get low, I freak out. I mean, it's just, and really, honestly, the only way this product won't work is if you don't use it. So, I mean, it'll do something one way or the other, your mood, whatever it is. I mean, I have just seen way too many people, and I don't, this is the first product ever that I've seen that, I mean, the testimonies like this are just insane. I mean, beyond, it's life-changing. Like Gail said, absolutely life-changing. And I mean, I just, in my parents, that's the most, I mean, yes, I want to see it change everybody, but to see your parents and what it's done for your, you know, my parents is the most exciting thing I've ever seen. And, you know, just them, you know, the discomforts they had, you know, my dad, you know, problems with it, you know, kidney beans and, you know, those areas and discomfort there. And just, I mean, it's just done so much for him. And, you know, he was on a bunch of medication and, you know, he's off of, you know, he's, I mean, they're taking him off of it. So, I mean, it's just, it's truly amazing and truly life-changing.
That's awesome. Well, that's perfect. And if you guys want to know anything more than what we can say here on the Zoom, like I said, I'm always very careful. I mean, when you think about the forces that we're dealing with now, okay, in the world, and I don't have to go there. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And people don't want the good to come out right now, right? They're somehow, some way wanting to resist that. Well, we're here to break that mold. Okay. I love to break. Have you guys figured out that I'm a rebel yet? Slightly. When my guy, listen, this goes way back 30 some years. Okay. I'm not trying to, like Amy said, we're all 25 here, but I mean, going back a little bit here in high school days, my guidance counselor, you want to know what he told me? Anyone want to take a guess? You know, and when people tell you to do something, don't you normally do the opposite? It's just human psychology nature, right? He told me, he says, Tammy, you're not college material. And I said, oh, thank you. Okay. So I'm not college material. I never went to college. Well, I did a little bit. I took all the psychology courses, by the way. That's one thing I love is psychology. I love psychology. I love marketing. So I took all those courses I could possibly take in college. Okay. So do that. So self-educate, but every single thing, I mean, I probably have a PhD in business and how to run a business. Okay. I've ran several of them. And all I can say is for the amount of money, $100 and some, we have other packages for people that live in other parts of the country, or excuse me, and even the world. So if you want those other packages, make sure you get back to the person that invited you here to the Zoom. But what I'm saying is that most of the time people, they'll want to do the opposite. I even posted about that the other day. If someone tells you to do something, you usually want to do the total opposite, you know, go get a good job, go get go to college. These are things that I never told my kids. I never said, make sure you go get a good job. They did what they wanted to do. I was just like, I want them to just be happy. That's the most important thing in life, is just have fun and be happy. And most of the time, people are miserable in what they're doing. They're miserable. You ask anyone, if you go to the post office and you walk up, hey, are you happy? Do you love your job? Like, that's how I make a lot of my friends. And that's how I make a lot of my connections actually online. Are you happy with what you're currently doing? And did you know that most of the time people are saying no to me? I'll say, well, I can show you something that's going to give you that happiness, not only make you feel happy, but it'll give you the happiness in order to continue with what you're doing. You know what I mean? You got to love what you're doing. Otherwise, there's no sense, That's why I said it's a very much a perfect fit for the Fearless Mama and the Fearless crew, because people just love to be happy. Who was it? One of my good friends, Tammy, that I have in here, she calls it the happy juice. She says that's what she'll tell people. But, so as far as, like I said, the marketing goes and the time freedom that we're all desiring, it honestly only takes 90 minutes. That's what I stress people. 90 minutes a day, you're on and off, you check it. Unless you guys want to really, really ramp it up. I know someone right now, I'm actually, for this contest, I don't know, we'll have to see what it says tomorrow. This is why I'm doing this, because, by the way, I want to get more people enrolled. You guys all want to get more people enrolled. But right now I'm number 5 in the contest. There's a guy that's actually number 1, and he's brought in 200 and some people personally. I've brought in 30. I'm not going to beat him. And I'm not here to try to be the number 1 person in the company, but I want my team to duplicate and I want my team to win. That's the reason why I do Wednesday weekly Zooms. That's the reason why I have a marketing system, traffic, the whole kit and caboodle, 9 yards. And like I said, a breakthrough product. So Lori, we're going to pass it on over to you if you want to chit chat. And like I said, we can use this video because I just posted I did post but we still have to be obviously careful because it's not so much even the company. I had, just before she starts talking, I had a member that we had given this person an image ad, for example, and the image ad actually got declined. And yeah, so we have, unfortunately, in this day and age, just that freedom that we can't really even post about stuff. And it's just the way it is. So I'm really going to be surprised if this Facebook Live stays up. And like I said, it's not because nothing to do with the company. It has to do with the social platforms that we use in order to get the word out. Okay. So if you guys are listening to this live video, take advantage of it now, because I'm going to talk about 2023 and how some of these platforms, might not have Facebook in 5 years, by the way. I've heard that. They want to change it all. So we might not even have this platform. That's why I'm so much into building email lists. Email will never go away, by the way. Email marketing will never go away. And that's where I make most of my sales, is email marketing. Okay, go ahead, Lori. We'll have you chat.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll chat for just a few minutes.
Awesome.
So
I love it because you're wanting to come out and share. And that's the true start to an amazing business.
Yeah. And what I want to do, I mean, my goal is, like you said earlier, is to share this product with as many people as I can, not only because I want to build a business, because how good it is for you. The more I read, the more I'm amazed what this stuff can do for you. And I didn't start Neumi. I didn't reach out to you because I wanted to build another business.
Nope, you didn't.
I was kind of trying to slow down with, tax season coming up and everything. I knew I'd be getting busy again, but I needed something, try to get off the prescriptions that I've been on for the past year. And when I saw some of your posts, I thought, well, I mean, maybe this is something I should try. So that's why I ordered it. And I used it for about a month before I, wanted to look into the business. So I watched the compensation plan and, kind of followed you and decided, wow, I need to get in on this and share this with people. It's kind of a no-brainer why you wouldn't want to share it with people and be compensated for it at the same time. And the compensation plan is like none I've seen in these other companies that I've been in over the years.
Yeah.
It just seems so easy. Tell 3 people and just duplication, those 3 tell 3, and who don't know 3 people.
Right. Everybody that's sitting on Facebook has 5,000. This is what I think, what you and I've discussed before too. There's so many people that are on Facebook and they say they have friends. Well, if you have 4,000 to 5,000 friends, 3 people out of those 4,000 to 5,000. You know how you
Right.
get, people that say, oh yeah, I got all these, I got friends, I got 10,000, I got, well, you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. And
But you got
this
3 people, like you say, Lori.
Yeah. And this isn't just another, skincare product for people to try, or, it's when you really, somebody that takes interest in it, or you want to really help somebody, I've just found Googling it, whatever the condition is, Google glutathione and diabetes, or glutathione and high blood pressure, or what, and just start reading about it. And you'd be amazed at the studies that have been done, the research that's been done. I just can't believe how glutathione is that much responsible for our health and our well-being.
Yeah, perfectly said. That's absolutely perfectly said. And and the thing is a lot of times when you don't know something, you just don't know something, it's not consciously, like I didn't even know the word in January of last year. I didn't even know what the heck glutathione was. So a friend had said something to me, like, you got to go and get it in IVs and stuff. And I was like, really? So I did. I sat down through 2 or 3 sessions of IVs, and I think that was it. I think I even mentioned it to Gail or Terry. I was like, I gotta go do this again today. Who wants to go and sit through a whole hour, get it in your arm, sit there for a whole hour, twiddle your thumbs. Well, at least I can work on Facebook and my phone, I thought to myself,
Right.
But here, like you said, Lori, you can try the bottle, see if it's going to, and the thing is do people notice a difference with vitamin C when you take vitamin C? Like, so no. So this is working in your cells. This is working within your cells. So it's going through, and it's kind of like, repairing and doing all this kind of, because it's increasing your glutathione, getting rid of detox and all that stuff. And like I said, we have to stay compliant here. So just read the bottle when you get it, so that shows you what it does. Anyway, so this is what Lori's talking about. This is a Power 3. We're going to wrap it up here. This is how simple it can be. If you're going to commit and work with us in 2023, the requirements is simply $100. That's it. In personal volume every single month. That is it. Most businesses, 6-figure businesses, require a lot more. The company never requires any more than $100 a month. That's it. Okay. In personal volume, you can order more. And I suggest to get on like a quarterly, and, we've talked this before in our teams and stuff, but, get on a quarterly. I mean, you got the milestone 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then from there, we also have the other ways you can get paid with the unilevel and whatnot. But think about it. Think about how you want to launch your 2023 business with us. Jump in, grab a spot today, get your $100 order put in. Make sure you're on auto ship, because the other thing is the company rewards you when you buy more product, and then you'll get free product actually when you're on auto ship. That's another thing a lot of people didn't realize. And even Rob and I were like, hey, we got another bottle coming and it's free. So it's super great. The benefits are awesome. We also have a travel portal. I'll show you guys, really cool, because we love traveling. So guess what? We're after the first year, we're going to get our Bee Gees actual tickets to the Bee Gees, because we're in Vegas. So you can go in here, you can go into your back office of Neumi. This right here is even well worth it. I'll show it one more time. You go into tools, you go into Neumi Voyager, and then you go in here and you can search, watch, Vegas, for example. Continue. Well, this is for the flights and things like that. But it's cool because it'll do the search. It'll show you where to stay, all that kind of stuff. Come and visit me. We're building a Neumi team here in Vegas. Every time we're out on the boulevard, and we're going to be handing out business cards too. And we're going to be building like Amy and going into health practitioners, you know, like natural health providers and things like that. But yeah, if you want to go to a concert, let's just say, I don't know, we're going to do a daily deal. Click here to start saving. You can go and look at all these places. You might see that I search for Vegas deals. It's really cool. It's really neat. Choose a city. Let's see, where is it here? Did you guys even know about this? It was brought up.
Thank you. I was looking for that.
Yep.
Because I saw Nicole say something about it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So top cities to explore. You know, you got Phoenix, you got Sedona. We used to go to Sedona all the time. You guys probably seen a lot of our so yeah, it's right up my family's alley because we're always traveling, you know what I mean? The past 3 years, it'll be 3 years in 2020 when this whole debacle started, I started traveling. When that's why I said when you hear one thing, you do the opposite. Stay home. What do you mean stay home? I'm not staying home. I'm going out. What the heck? You're not telling me anything to do. Just like my guidance counselor, he told me to go to college. I said, no, I'm not. He told me I wasn't college material. Actually, he was the one that gave me the best advice because I'm not college material. I don't like sitting and listening to people and oh, this is how you do it. No, textbook stuff don't really work. It's up to each individual. You know what I mean? That's why I teach my kids. There's a lot of cultures, right, that say you got to be a doctor. Well, maybe the kid wasn't born. Maybe he doesn't want to be a doctor, for gosh sakes, you know, maybe he wants to be a dentist or internet marketer, or, you know, I mean, millionaires are made every day online. You know, it's the new side gig is to have an internet marketing business. It really is. And if you don't have one, you need one. Whether you join us or you don't join us, you still need to have an internet marketing business. It's great, especially for a side gig. But yeah, it's right there, Amy. We're gonna get the Bee Gees tickets. I love the Bee Gees. This will be my 4th time going to see it. And it's the Australian Bee Gees, by the way. They sing just like the regular Bee Gees, and it's a lot of fun. You guys ever seen any live shows in Vegas? I don't gamble, by the way. I just come here for the shows. A lot of people say, oh, good luck, and I'll be like, good luck for what? What do I need the luck for? What, maybe walking the street? I don't know.
Tammy, I love the Bee Gees too, so you'll have to do some lives maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did some last year, and I have them on my Facebook somewhere. I posted them. I'll send you some pictures, Lori.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the Bee Gees photos. Let's see if I can find. Rob and I were at where were we? Trying to think, where is it? Yeah, we were well, you can see obviously we were in Vegas in 2019. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you guys are listening to this and you want to see, well, how's the team doing? Well, we got Power Threes happening all the time, you know. It happens. It's easy because of the senior members. I have 1-star. Gail's going to be 1-star. By the way, this was my first picture when I went to Vegas, when I won my first top sponsor award in 2013. I've changed just a tiny bit, haven't I? I've released about 100 and some pounds, kept it off for 8 years. And, but yeah, I won a top sponsor award. And you want to know what this award was from? Anyone want to guess? Give you one guess, and you won't hurt my feelings. Gail knows.
It was a weight loss product.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't work on me. And it was the most embarrassing thing. I had to literally, I know you guys probably don't know my story. It goes way back, 2013. Gail's known me for a long time. But yeah, the product did not work. And I had to go up in front of 200, 300 people in the audience and speak and teach them how I did it. I put 140 some people in the first month. Want to know how? A list. Hint, hint, build your AWeber list or get response list, because the fortune is in the list. The fortune's in the follow-up. It really, really is. I don't spend a lot of time grinding and messaging people all day long on Facebook. That is the last thing I want to do. And I decided, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I need to fix myself. Okay? I need to fix myself first before I can fix anyone else. Seriously, or help anyone else change. I had to make that change. Okay? And when people saw that I made the change, everything changed. A lot of things changed for me when I made that change. So it first starts with you, and then everything else, and people will start following you and they'll start joining you if you're going to use social media for that exact example. Here's me sitting here. I'm a product of the product. Okay. Before that, I mean, I couldn't believe the difference in my face. I haven't seriously seen many of these. I haven't shown a lot of these. These are some of the products. These are my customers. That's Felix getting better. He's actually taking glutathione there. That's Rob's sock, by the way. But yeah, so my family takes it. My animals take it. That's me walking a day. I don't know what it was. Day 2,270 of my unstoppable walks. So, yep, that's what I'm doing after this Zoom, guys, is walking just like Howie. So, yeah, so we'll end this recording and we'll end the live stream on Facebook. Get back to the person that's tagged you here so you guys can get started for 2023. All right.